Archaeologists are constantly searching for evidence of ancient civilizations worldwide, even in major archaeological places where significant discoveries may have already been made. It is common for archaeologists to stumble upon unexpected treasures whose significance they initially cannot comprehend. This video showcases some fascinating discoveries made after years of excavation. Be sure to watch until the end and subscribe for more. One such discovery is a 2,000-year-old Roman shoe near the Saalburg and Hessen fortifications that formed part of the Roman Empire's border with Germany between 100 and 260 AD. The fort, which was home to 2,600 soldiers and civilians, is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The shoe is a testament to the skill and technology of Roman shoemakers, who are credited with inventing the modern shoe that covers the entire foot. Another discovery is a bronze hand found during an excavation near Hadrian's Wall in England, built to protect Roman garrisons from Scottish Celts. The indicator is believed to have been buried near the site of a brutal battle as a good omen for the Roman commanders who attempted to subdue the Scottish rebels and advance further north. Lastly, two amateur researchers stumbled upon a golden object while searching for fossils in the sea. The thing turned out to be a golden cannonball, believed to have belonged to a ship from the 16th or 17th century. Experts continue to search for traces of former civilizations in archaeological remains worldwide, even though the most significant finds may already be in the past. As a result, archaeologists repeatedly come across treasures whose meaning and contents they can't believe at first. A 2,000-year-old Roman shoe stands out among the archaeological finds at the Saalburg and Hessen fortification in Germany, one of the best-preserved fortifications in Roman times. This fort was reconstructed and is now a World Heritage Place. The shoe highlights the skills and technology of Roman shoemakers who invented the modern shoe that covers the entire foot. The tailgate Roman military sandals, the shoe, and the sailboat are well known for their rich ornamentation. In the upper leather, nails were used to secure the outsole to the upper leather. A bronze hand discovered during a long-running expedition in England points to one of the most brutal battles near Roman Vinland and Northumberland during the construction of Hadrian's Wall. This hand, weighing 2.3 kilos, was buried near the site of one of the battles as a good omen. It was most likely a gift towards the Roman commanders who attempted to subdue the Scottish rebels at this location and advance further north. Two amateur researchers came across a round object that resembled a golden cannonball in Great Britain. They were astonished, but later it was discovered that it was a finely polished stone that developed a golden surface due to various chemical properties. The real secret, however, was in the sphere's core. After breaking it open, a fossil from earlier times was revealed. The ammonite-like find is said to be nearly 185 million years old. Fortunately, the amateur researchers documented their discovery and the opening, which may have piqued the interest of others who may come across similar spheres off the coast of Great Britain. Anish is a standing stone formation in Scotland that is similar to Stonehenge. The area's original inhabitants used it as an observatory and place of worship. Not only sacred burial sites, but the stone arrangements suggest that people explored the heavens as early as 2,500 years ago. The stone's uniqueness stems from their location on the Scottish island, and it's still unclear whether they were still connected to the landmass at the time or if separate Celtic people emerged here as Stonehenge did. This original house of worship still leaves many questions unanswered about its builders. Thanks to computer scans, radar, and satellite imagery, modern archaeology increasingly relies on high-tech methods to make discoveries. For example, the analysis of space images led to the discovery of a massive burial ground near the Sheep in Egypt, with enough room for over 4,000 people. Archaeologists are looking at the final resting place of tens of thousands of Middle Kingdom residents. As researchers assume multiple occupancies over generations, the Pharaonic Empire reached economic and cultural prosperity between 2030 and 1650 BC. Unfortunately, Modern looters outpaced the scientists in their search for usable objects. Finally, while uncovering a medieval wall in the heart of Rome, scientists found a 2,000-year-old marble ham. With the fall of the Roman Empire, Romans' knowledge and culture were also lost, the buildings and testimonies deteriorated, and no one associated anything with human remains. The ruins were used as quarries to obtain suitable building materials. Archaeologists have made several exciting discoveries from different parts of the world. In the first discovery, a head of a marble statue of Dionysus, the Roman god of wine, joy, and intoxication, was found. The figure, which belonged to a 1st century BC statue, was about 60 centimeters tall and was later used as a simple wall stone. The statue's eyes, originally made of glass or precious stones, were removed during Roman times. The white marble statue was originally colored and adorned with valuable jewelry. In another discovery, the world's oldest people, the Aborigines, were found to have some practicing the traditional way of life. The Aborigines have lived in Australia for thousands of years, and their civilization is still active. A type of rock art found among the Aborigines is now thought to be correctly dated, depicting a wide range of human and animal forms, and telling stories about the former lives of indigenous people. Some rock art is already 16,000 years old, while others are only 12,000. Furthermore, an excavation in Egypt could solve the mystery surrounding Moses and the dynasty that attacked him. Pharaoh Thutmose, second best known as the husband of Hatshepsut, an Egyptian queen in her own right, ruled over ancient Egypt around 3,500 years ago. Unfortunately, even the tomb of the former pharaoh could not be found until now. However, the discovery of a stone box in an excavation on the Nile could solve the mystery. In another discovery, ancient ritual sites of Mesopotamia were found in modern-day Iraq. A temple complex was discovered within the deep walls, most likely dedicated to the god of war. In addition to various artifacts devoted to this deity, experts believe ritual battles occurred in the pit. Moreover, dams that were washed free by unusual weather conditions off the coast of Israel provided evidence that the Holy Land was inhabited long before Christians, Muslims, and the rest of the world fought over cities. Some of the first people are thought to have merged here after the Great Migration of the first humans to Africa began. The corresponding structures could be seen on the coast, and researchers assume that these dams were built to protect former settlers from rising sea levels 7,000 years ago. Finally, in China's early years, the powerful ruler of an equally powerful dynasty, Dujing of Chai, was buried with honor, including the sacrifice of 600 horses. These horses have now been discovered, neatly lined up in the tomb. Various riches were buried along with the horses, dogs, and pigs, which are now being discovered piece by piece during archaeological excavations. In addition, workers found a wooden structure while constructing a highway in the Czech Republic. The wooden object, identified as the casing of a well, was measured 80 by 80 centimeters and was 25 centimeters high. An examination of the wood revealed that the trees felled approximately 7,205 years ago, making the well the oldest manufactured wooden structure discovered. The boards used by the Neolithic people were held together with wooden rivets, and the surrounding area provided hazelnut and beech trees. The suitable enclosure offers insight into the living conditions of Neolithic people. Let us know about this discovery in the comment section, and remember to subscribe to the channel.